What's up, everybody? Steve Cam from nerdfitness.com here. And I'm here joined by Stacey Artisan and Jim Bathurst, two members of Team Nerd Fitness. We are at day one of Camp Nerd Fitness, and I wanted to shoot a quick video for you to discuss how to do a proper bodyweight squat. Seems something simple, something we do all day long. We get up and sit down from our desk chair, but most people don't actually do them properly. So I wanted Jim to walk us through some mistakes that people make when they do a bodyweight squat and how to do them properly. Jim, what do you see?
Cool, awesome. So we'll start off with Stacey. We're gonna start off with a foot placement. Now, we wanna make sure it's not too super close or also not really wide, okay? So around shoulder width apart, so that's obviously too wide, around shoulder width apart. And then in terms of the way the feet face, a lot of people are gonna find a much more comfortable squat if they turn their toes out just slightly, so 15 to 30 degrees or so. Again, everyone's gonna be a little bit different in their squat simply for the fact that our bodies are a little bit different based on limb length and mobility and strength and what have you. Once we've got the feet set up, we're gonna make sure those feet stay well balanced and we keep the heels on the ground. A lot of times I'll see when people go to squat, they'll lift their heels up, get on their toes. Again, no good whatsoever, okay? We wanna keep things nice and solid, keep a good foundation, just like anything else. Once we've got the feet set, what I like to cue next is keeping a good chest up position, okay? If I start to curl forward, it's not going to be very good, especially if I start moving toward other exercises like a barbell squat. So chest up is a good cue here like this. Once we get ourselves set like this, we can also even put our hands out like this to help facilitate that cue. If your hands start to drop, then you know that your chest is probably dropping as well, as you can see. You have phenomenal posture regardless, so don't even look at that. So, chest up, hands up. Chest up, hands up like this. Now, as we start to squat on down, what I like to cue is just starting off in the hips just a little bit before the knees. That'll help keep that balance in the feet. If you bend the knees too soon or at the beginning, a lot of times people will come forward on their toes just a little too much. So, load the hips up, hips start just before the knees, and then squatting on down. So that's the second cue. Talking about the knees, another big mistake that we tend to see is the knees caving in as we squat. We want to make sure that the knees track over the feet. So right now, let's do the incorrect squat of the knees caving in. So she can squat, but it's not going to be good news for her knees, especially in the long run. So when I say tracking, what I mean is that if I draw a line from heel to toe, that we want the knees in that line, okay? This is good, push them inwards. This is bad, okay? Bad, open it up. Good. Okay.
Good, Stacey.
That's a varus position. That's too far. Yeah. So we want them right in line like this, okay? And then right on up. Now, another thing that we get asked all the time is, oh, should the knees come forward the toes?
No, then everything explodes, right?
Everything explodes and you can never walk again.
The world ends if you bring your knees out over your toes.
It's insane. It's crossing the streams, you know. So
you're going to endanger us. You're going to endanger our client, the nice lady who paid us in advance.
As we can see right here, again, if I drop the line straight from the knees, it's clearly past the toes.
And that's totally okay.
That is totally okay. You'll see, especially in sports like Olympic lifting, that you absolutely need this good ankle flexion, good knee forward squat position in order to be able to catch a bar upright and do things like the clean and the snatch and all this other fun stuff we learn at camp. Now, just because the knees are forward though, we still want the heels down. So this is still all the way down on the ground, making sure that we still have that solid foundation we had before. So let's hop on up. We'll take it from the bottom then the top. Feet are set about shoulder width apart, turned out slightly. Chest is up, hands can be up to facilitate that movement. It's gonna be hips back just slightly to start, and then you're bending your hips and knees tracking over the feet like that. Steve, what are some other common mistakes that you tend to see?
I think one is we call it a power curtsy.
Okay.
And it's just people not realizing that, like, that's not a squat. Like, you gotta drop your butt to the ground.
Absolutely. That's usually caused by people having too much weight on the barbell, so that's easily remedied. But if you are doing a bodyweight squat and you find, you know what, I'm just kind of falling out of position, you know, my chest is dropping, maybe my knees are coming in like this, what you can do is you can do an assisted squat. Super simple. I can use a box, I can use a power rack, so I'll stand right behind you, Stacey, come up here, and she can literally just use that box for a light assist, get the same thing set up as before, feet set out, turned out slightly, chest is up, hands on the box as you start to descend, and then from here, make sure that we're not leaning back. A lot of times people, you really can't lean back with the box or you'll tip it right on top of you, but some people will lean back too far like they're water skiing, no good, okay? We want to keep a balance just like a regular squat. If
So
you go down,
water skiing.
What's that? No, is that next year for Camp Nerd Fitness? I can't wait. So still haven't done the blob. So anyway, let's get our hands set on the box like this. You'll know you're in a good position with this assisted squat. If squat down to the bottom of the assisted squat, you know you're in a good position if you can remove your hands from whatever you're using, boom, and still stay balanced with no movement. So hands right on and right back up. Okay, Stacy, of course, squatting pro, so she doesn't need this at all, but if you do need this, you'll feel it because it's going to be it might be very tight in your hips as you go down toward the bottom of the range of motion. You want to make sure, though, that chest is up, that lower back's nice and tight, and everything's nice and balanced in your squat.
Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks guys. Make sure you check out the rest of our videos and head on over to nerdfitness.com in case you want to learn more about us and the Rebellion. Cheers.
Pew, pew. Gotcha.